we realized or we learned that the law of attraction is unpredictable. We become what we think about, whether we want it or not. And that by definition is unpredictable. Is it a 50-50, 80-20, 20-80? We then talked about the great story of life, the life enhancement industry, is how do we predictably take an idea into a physical reality. The great story of life, the great story of humanity, the evolution of humanity is all about taking an idea and turning it into a physical reality. Everything you appreciate in your life, all the luxuries, the tools, the relationships that was first an idea in someone's head that became a physical reality. Well, how do you master that process? The first thing I want to do here now is I want to show you the impact and power of the law of attraction. How do you know when you're in love? Okay, is there a science to love? Well, I wrote an article. It's on relationship-development.com called The Science of Love, and it shows you how, I don't want to say predictably, but predictably fall in love. What is the process of falling in love? You exist on 3 levels: mental, emotional, physical. Some people call it thoughts, feelings, actions. This is the creative synergy of life. It is in all aspects of life, and it's in an article in the Creative Process Workbook called Present Reality. And it goes in depth in this creative process of life. But here's how the law of attraction works in relationships. Let's say you meet somebody and you're in mental harmony with them. You have similar ideas, similar interests, similar intelligence. Okay, so you're in perfect mental harmony. Certainly you would be friends or be interested to talk to each other. But let's say you have emotional harmony. You're both happy, excited person harmonizes with happy, excited person, serious with serious, conservative with conservative. And then finally, physical. Basically, if you harmonize physically, mental, emotional, and physical harmony, that's the science of love. That's what people call chemistry. You then need to make that sustainable and predictable. And we show you that in the on the RDT website. We have numerous resources on relationships, healthy, sustainable, happy, co-creative relationships. As I mentioned before, let's drive this point home that the law of attraction is unpredictable. I heard an interview with Oprah on Larry King, May 1st of 2007. And here's what she said. It's not she was talking about the law of attraction, and she said this: it's not the answer. The law of attraction is one law. There are many other laws working in your life. Basically, she summed it up. I wish the law of attraction was all you needed to know, but it's not. As a matter of fact, most people comply with the law of attraction, but they lose their edge with these other laws. Now, we're going to have a lesson, and it's in the Ultimate Secret. There's 7 physical operating laws, and there's 7 intellectual operating laws, which are absolutely crucial for you to understand. So what I want to do is I want to talk to you about 3 fundamental issues with the law of attraction, and then we're going to discuss how to make it predictable in your life. So here's issue number 1. It's only 1/7, 14% of the story. There's 6 other laws that are just as important, and most people violate those laws more commonly than the law of attraction, because we talked about that mental, emotional, physical harmony. It's almost automatic. So those other laws, just briefly, are cause and effect, relativity, polarity, transmutation of energy, rhythm. There's gestation. These laws, we're going to go in detail in future lessons. It's also in the Ultimate Secret. It goes into the laws. So problem number 1, 1/7 of the story. Problem number 2, and I talk about this in the Ultimate Secret as well as on the website. On the website, the article is The First Relationship Disaster, relationship-development.com. And what I do is I state a very convincing case that most people are automatically, their brains are hardwired to ask what's wrong. This has to do with thousands of years of cultural conditioning. This may have had some evolutionary benefit to being the question what's wrong, but it no longer serves you, serves us, serves society. And as I said, if you read those articles, it really goes into depth why this is a fact. Okay? Now, so here's why the law of attraction doesn't work in your life. It's 1/7 of the story. What you're doing in the law of attraction is most people, because they're in the question of what's wrong, they're moving away from what they don't want. I don't want to be broke. Just creates more poverty in your life. I don't want to be lonely. Loneliness has the power, and it creates more loneliness in your life. There are such small little differences, some small insights you can make that will transform your life when it comes to the law of attraction. There's one other missing piece, and what I call it is the governing law of life. There is a law that's higher than the 7 physical operating laws. We go into detail that in the ultimate secret. It's also going to be in a future lesson. So let's wrap this up, take this piece in for a landing. The law of attraction is not predictable in your life. However, it works. You see it. Mental, emotional, and physical harmony. You know you're in love. Oprah pointed out expertly that it's just piece of the pie. She used the law of attraction to get her part in The Color Purple, and she got nominated for Academy Award, having never done any acting before. It's an amazing story. Problem number 1, it's only 1/7 of the story. Number 2, most people are in the question what's wrong. We have valuable resources on how to get out of that question, how you got into it, and how to get out of it. And finally, you need to understand the governing law of life. Thank you.